Hi everyone, welcome to the class RELS 2360 Introduction to Buddhism. This is the hybrid course for summer 2023. My name is Dr. Trung Hun, and my Buddhist name is Reverend Thích Hang Dak. I will be your instructor for this class. I am an adjunct professor at University of Houston, Indiana, University Southeast, and others since 2016. I obtained a PhD degree in religious study from University of the West in California. You can contact me at this email. I have another email too. T Hun 28 at central dot dot edu. In emergency, you can call or text me at 832-863-1861. If you want to have any appointment, just let me know. We can make arrangement through Zoom online meeting. So this is the hybrid course 2023. The course number is 12547. It's has 3 credit hours. So the location for this class is AH 208. Day and times for us to meet, whether it's in person or online, is Tuesday between 1 to 3 p.m. So the required test is Buddhism, the Illustrated Guide by Trainer Kevin. You can order this book from Amazon and somewhere else. So this is the course Introduction to Buddhism. We talk about the historical survey of Buddhism from its origins in India to its diffusion to our Asia and the world in subsequent centuries. So it emphasizes on the practice, ritual, meditation, and ethics, and social grounding, including individual growth and institutional structure, as well as the doctrinal debate. That is the description, and this is the course goal. You can read that. I will abide all the university policy pertaining to attendance, makeup test, cheating, plagiarism, as well as withdrawal, incomplete, and final examination. So students are expected to be familiar with those policy. Oh, by the way, let me show you. You can find my name at University of Houston and Indiana University. You can type on UH and you can go to academic and go down to College of Liberal Arts and Social Science, and you go to the departments and school, and go to the Department of Comparative Cultural Study, and you go to the Program Religious Study here, and you can find my name here. on this department website at University of Houston, and also you can go to us.edu. That means Indiana University. You can do the search of my name, the religious name, click on that. This is my name here, and this is my bio at the University of in Houston and Indiana University Southeast. And also you can go to my personal website, click on that .com. This is my uh, personal website. You can find my information, including my CV. It is my CV here. You can find. Uh, um, I've been teaching at Indiana University Southeast since 2013. Up to now, and I've been teaching at University of Houston since 2015. So that's just about me. Okay, so let me go back to the syllabus. And in this course, typically each week will involve the same pattern of activities. So you have 2 weeks reading responses because usually we have 16 week in regular section, but since we have only 8 weeks in this summer session, that's why we need to compress it, and you need to do double work. Instead of one per week, you need to do two reading responses. So each one, the minimum words between 300 to 350, and 10 points for each. So you have 16 of them. This is 150 points. You have two weekly portion of your response to the weekly question. So the minimum words are between 75 to 100 words, and each carry 3 points. In total, we have 48 points. So two weekly portion of your comment on all the student responses. Again, it's between 75 to 100 words, and it carry 3 points, and total is 48 points. And so the difference between these two is that for the written responses, I will provide you a list of questions. You pick up one of the questions you like to respond to. For the weekly posting, everyone respond to the same question. And after you post your response, you need to write your comment on all the student posting. And that's the way you can learn by yourself and give input to other friends writing a posting. Besides that, you have to have a topic, an abstract, introduction, an outline, and a brief conclusion of your final presentation. In this class, I require you to do the final PowerPoint presentation, not final research paper, because uh, most of the time you work online by yourself, and I want to know how much you understand from this course through your final PowerPoint presentation. And also, this course require you to attend two face-to-face meeting. The first two Tuesday on June 6th and June 13th. The first time you got 10 points, the second one you will get 15 points. 15 points mean you get 5 points for participation and 10 points for uh, uh, join the online activities. Um, and you have synchronous online meeting. Um, Tuesday, June 20, June 27, July 11, July 18, July 25th. The last day is August the 1st, where we have the online um, PowerPoint presentation. So whenever we have the online discussion, you should turn on the webcam and keep it them on all the times during the online meeting. Otherwise, you be uh, uh, subtracting 5 points from your grade. And you have one online group presentation. So two students uh, work together as a pair to do this online representation for 30 minutes. If you cannot work with others, I give you option so you can write the analysis paper about the contribution of Buddhism to the world. So when we do the online representation, you can pick up any topic that relate to Buddhism. For example, you can work on the Buddhism and psychology, Buddhism and healthcare and so forth. But for analysis paper, you have only one option to write, one topic to write, contribution of Buddhism to the world. The minimum is 800 words and it's carry 40 points. And you need to have one field trip report. Uh, so in this course, since it's introduction to Buddhism, so uh, you not only learning from the books, from the professor, from your friends, and also you need to have first-hand experience at any Buddhist center in Houston that you want to go and visit, so that you can recognize how Buddhist people practice and keep their faith in this tradition. So you need to choose one of the temple that I list on the website. I can go back to show you later on to go. If you want to go into different Buddhist center around the country and even abroad, you need to let me know. Otherwise, you will not get any points. Okay, so or I can give you the option. You write the reflection paper, and so the minimum would be 800 words, and it carry 40 points. I will explain later on in the other side. And even if you need to do a final PowerPoint presentation, it's about 30 minutes by yourself, and you have to do the syllable test. I want to make sure that you understand uh, the contents of the syllabus so that you can follow through. Okay, let me go to the website. Uh, so we use Canvas. Mm. Okay. So there is the course Introduction to Buddhism. This is summer, and this is the syllabus. You can download the syllabus just whenever briefly, and here the announcement. Hmm. So let me go down here. So again, welcome all of you. Uh, you can read this and order the book, and also you can click here to introduce yourself with your classmate. It's due by Friday, June 9, so that everyone can know each other. And mm, so one more times, you need to turn on the cam all the times whenever we have the online meeting, and also you need to participate in the online meeting on every Tuesday for 8 weeks. Right, we have two face-to-face meeting for the first 2 weeks, and the rest will be online. Okay, and and this is the mandatory meeting. This is the date. Please make sure to write out so that you can remember the day that we have the meeting. And so I won't give out the Zoom link in advance. I just send the Zoom link 10 or 15 minutes before we have the meeting due to the security reason. Uh, and if you have not ordered the books for the first couple of weeks, you can download um, uh, from page 1 to page 71 to do the work while you're waiting for the book to come. And here the Buddhist Center uh, that I need to download two different one. Anyway, I give you the list of Buddhist center that you need to go to those center. Otherwise, if you go to different center, you won't receive any credits because sometimes you may encounter some center. At first, you may think this is the Buddhist center, but that's not the case. For example, like the Texas Quanti Temple, that next to our university, right here. It's just, I think, less than a mile from our university. The Texas Quanti Temple is not Buddhist center. It's considered as the Chinese religious center. It includes Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism, and Chinese folk traditions. So it's not the pure Buddhist center that I want you to go. So please don't go there because big confusion. They worship all kind of God, all kind of deities that our Buddhist um, tradition. Okay. Uh, I will provide the list here. And here in this course, I I know that sometime during the course of studying, you may be busy, or you may have personal problem or illnesses or so forth. So it's understandable that you may skip uh, some of the uh, in-class or online meeting, but you allow only 2 makeup for those absent. The way you make up is that, for example, let's say if you miss week 2, and you go back to the list of the question, pick up one question that's different from the question that you respond for that week. You respond orally for 5 minutes, and you record that respond either on Zoom or YouTube, and after that send the link to me so that I can give you the credit. Remember, yeah, you allow only 2 makeup for those options. For example, if you miss 3 times, uh, I mean the 3 online meetings, in-class meeting, uh, you only allowed to make up 2, not 3, not 4. Okay. And for some of you, if you have some problem of writing, so the university has writing center for you to go to get help uh, so that you can improve your writing. So this is the announcement. Okay, so let me go to the module. Okay, so introduction to the class. Here you need to have self introduction. You introduce yourself, like just show you. And you can do the pre-assessment test. So you may get up to 7 point um, uh, to see how much you understand about Buddhism. Uh, so here are the to-do list. Get ready. You can click on here and to be ready for the class. You click on the announcement that I just show you. You go to the introduce yourself and the syllabus. Oh, you have a syllabus test too. To have this test so that I want to make sure that you understand the requirements from this class. And also you need to view and sign the honor course statement. Okay. And after that, you go back to module, right? And there's to-do list, honor course statement. There is silver test, and you have to get ready here. You can read them over, and the guideline for our behavior in this class, especially for doing the work online and meet with other people online. You need to keep some kind of ethical conduct. Okay. And here's the course activities. So for week 1, right, uh, June 5th. So part 1, chapter 1, ancient India, belief and society, and also chapter 2, the career of Siddhartha, and chapter 3, new communities. So here every week I put to-do list. What you're supposed to do for this week. Read the weekly reading this requirement, and you go to the assignment 1 to view and choose the question for writing the written responses 1A and 1B, and submit it on the Turnitin side. I will show you how. And go to the week 1 portion and comment. You pause your comment respond. I think this is uh, it's understandable. Pause your pause your response to the weekly question and write the comment on other student posting. Okay, so let me save it again. And we have face-to-face meeting, in-class meeting, Thursday, June 6th, the room AH208. The purpose is that we will introduce each other and review the requirements stated in this syllabus. So that's the to-do list. Every week you have to-do list there. And week 1, description and assignment. So these are all the description of this class, and also the assignment for this class. So for example, we talk about first in class meeting and learning objective for this class, and assignment. So you submit on Sunday, June the 11th. Every assignment you supposed to submit on Sunday, on the Sunday of the week. Okay. So let me go out. And that to-do list. That is the description and assignment. So this video lecture that I record and put here to give you information about the course. Okay, I can watch this. And week 1 assignment, reading response 1, reading response 1A, and reading response 1B. So here you click on 1A PDF file that will generate the question that you're supposed to pick one of those questions to respond to. For example, if you want to write about number 7, describe how and why Siddhartha left his palaces. Right, so you can respond to the question after you type on Microsoft and so forth. You submit here. You click on here. This is the site for where you submit. That is Turnitin site. It check student grammar and plagiarism and so forth. Okay. And you do the same for 1B. You click on here for the list of questions, and after you respond, you click on this sign to submit it by Sunday, June the 16th. Sorry, June the 11th. And that is the green response 1A and 1B. And after that, you click on here, paste in the comment 1A and 1B. And you click here, week 1A, posting and comments on other student posting. You click on here. So for example, this is the video clip, and this is the question. Summarize the both video clips and explain the impact of those 4 sides on Siddhartha, spiritual determination, and so forth. So you can summarize and respond to those questions by Sunday, June 11. So you do for week 1A and work the same way, week 1B too. So explain how Ashoka converted to Buddhism and so forth. This is 1B. You're supposed to submit on June 11 too. Okay. And by the way, please read the guideline for doing the weekly question, and also I based on these rubrics to give you the rate. For example, I look at the detail and accuracy of points and common. It's from 1 point, grammatical error, spelling error, and typos. You need to check your grammatical error, spelling, and so forth. If you have uh, 0 mistake, you get 3 points completely. If you get 2 mistake, two, for example, 2 grammatical error, you be subtract half point. If you miss, if you have 3 errors, you will be subtract 1 point and so forth. Okay, and this is the number of the word is 75. That's the minimum. If you write less than that, for example, you just write only 50, so 50 divided 75 times 3 equal 2, right? And check plagiarism, and please don't copy and paste the quotation because it's not your word. And please don't use Wikipedia's because they are unreliable sources. Okay, so let me go back here. Go back to in response, and here the guideline, and here the rubric 2, the same way. Okay, please read them carefully because based upon these rubrics to give you the rate. Number of words. If you write less than 300 words, for example, you write only 270, 270 divided by 300 times 10 is equal 9. So you can write a minimum is 300, and you can write more than that. Some students may write 800, even 1,000, doesn't matter with me. But I used to advise them that get save times to write all the essays. Right, so this is certainly 300 words. And here again, based on this chart to give you the rate. And you should have in-text citation according to the MLA. I don't mind. APA, that's okay with me too. And you should have biographical references format according to MLA or APA. You need to organize how you write, check with your plagiarism. That's why we have Turnitin and also the chat box too. And please don't use any kind of Wikipedia's quotation. And when you cite the source, you need to cite the page number. If you just put the whole books or whole articles, I could not check it whether you cite correctly or not. And you should have double space for me to rate the paper. And please follow the example. And you need to write everything in your own words. You need to replace them. You cannot copy and paste the whole quotation from the book and so forth. Okay, so these are the requirements. Let me go back here. Oh, okay. Let me go back here. That is the rubrics that are based upon those rubrics to give you the rate. And here, optional, you can watch the reference video clips. Right? This just optional. If you want to watch them or not, that's okay. That's your choices. Okay. So that's a week 1, and every week just follow the same pattern. To-do list, you check on this link. To-do list is list out what you're supposed to do for this week, right? Read the written response, read the written requirements, to do the written responses, to do the parsing and comment. And for the week 2, you need to upload the final topic and the structure, because I want you to decide early what kind of topic you want to talk about. Any topic that relate to Buddhism, and also you need to provide this abstract introduction, outline, and brief conclusion about that final PowerPoint presentation. And we have the second face-to-face meeting on June the 13th at room AH 208. And so the to-do list, and this is the week 2 description and assignment, the same as the first week. Video lecture, you can click on here and you follow and absorb my lecture, my record lecture. After that, you do written response 2A and 2B, and do the points in common 2A and 2B. So you click on this topic instructor to submit through the Turnitin here. Okay. And these are the guidelines and rubrics for choosing the topic and writing its structure. So you can pick up any topic that relate to Buddhism. For example, you can talk about Buddhism and psychology, Buddhism and art, and so forth. And also optional, you can watch those relevant video clips. Okay, so you can follow the same pattern for every weeks, for 8 weeks. Okay. So that's all for me today, and I will see you in class to explain further. So thanks for listening. See you then.